Oh, look, I got
I love it.
I got like 2 pounds of short rib on this nacho right now.
That's going to be a good bite there. Good bite. Napkins? Yeah, I'll get a napkin.
Mm-hmm. Hey everyone, Greg Hudson here with ABR, and we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where a guy who's known around town as Pizza Joe has opened a chef-inspired restaurant, taking tavern food to a whole new scratch kitchen level. So come on in, let's grab a bite at Westside Social American Tavern. Look at this, Joe. What's going on, my friend?
Greg. Nice to see you, man.
Doing very well. Okay, so first question. What is a guy whose nickname is Pizza Joe doing in this looks incredible.
Yeah, it's a little different. I got sick of making pizzas. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't do that because the town loves your pizzas in Grand Rapids.
No, it's what we've been around 40-some years doing that. No, it's just we wanted to change it up a little bit, change gears. My son was working in the pizzeria a long time, and he says, you know, Dad, I want to do something a little different. Went to culinary school, and we kind of just thought, let's do something more taverny, a little more comfort food, something totally different than pizza. So
Gotcha.
Anthony's, brought a bunch of fun ideas to us, and my wife and I kind of we kind of travel a lot, so we kind of looked at different concepts and different designs, and we came together. This is what we came up with, and so we just kind of threw everything together, and I had Anthony just kind of throw a bunch of this stuff together.
Well, what I think is great about that, though, is he really showed you his commitment to this by saying, hey, I want to go to culinary school.
Yeah.
He didn't just want to, he wanted to earn his way into becoming a chef, not just, well, my dad has a couple pizzerias, I'm going to go in there and cook pizza, and then I'm just going to get whatever I want.
No,
that tells me a lot about his passion.
Yep.
For him to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Anthony's great. And, we brought on another chef, our corporate chef, Matt, and he's really taught Anthony a lot as well. You can only learn so much in culinary, right?
Yeah,
and
you gotta get in that kitchen.
And really, they have fun here. They come up with some great food. Comfort food is what we do here. We have our...
Well, let's get into this. Yeah,
these are two of our most popular appetizers. We have our bacon mac egg rolls, which are wonton rolls with mac and cheese stuffed in them.
Whoa!
And we've got our short rib nachos, which again, our short rib is what we do.
Short rib nachos?
Yeah. We use our short rib here for 2 or 3 different menu items. We do use it in our burrito, and we use it in our barbacoa tacos, and we use them on this. So it's a process.
Well, okay. So here's what you need to know if you didn't already. Short rib and nachos are usually not 2 words that are said in the same sentence because short ribs are so decadent. That meat is so decadent.
Absolutely.
Nobody uses them on nachos. So that already tells me what you guys are doing food-wise here.
Yes, absolutely.
That's some chefy stuff.
Yeah, it's very chefy,
for lack of a better term.
Yeah,
oh, look, I
love it.
I got like 2 pounds of short rib on this nacho right now.
That's going to be a good bite there. Good bite. Napkins? Yeah, I'll get a napkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to need it. And
about those tortillas, man.
Well, so those are all house made. We cut them all up. We fry them ourselves.
Thank you, chef.
Nothing here is from a bag or from a can. I mean, everything is homemade.
I was going to say, that chip tastes, I know it's a small thing maybe, but no, it's not. They're super fresh and crisp.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Not stale. Man, a little kick there.
You like that?
Yeah, I got a little kick in that sauce.
Yeah, that's not your everyday nacho there.
Yeah, short rib on a nacho.
No, they're great. Every bite, we try to build it so every bite you get some loving right there.
Okay, and the mac and cheese.
Yeah, these are actually my personal favorite. Yeah, let's have a bite together, you want?
Absolutely.
You dip first.
A little dip, okay. And what's the sauce we got here?
Oh, it's a Chipotle Ranch barbecue.
And I love that you're using a thin wonton wrapper for these too.
Yeah, it's different than the breaded. Man. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there bacon in there?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
You got to have bacon and mac and cheese together, right?
Yeah, but in a wonton wrapper and made like this, that is it. Yeah, I don't know what...
I'm going to double dip, right?
Go ahead, I don't care.
Perfect. Now we're family.
Listen.
Love it. No, they're good.
If your kid's putting out this kind of food, I want to be a part of the family.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Really yummy.
I got to get back there and meet those guys, man.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
All right, I'm going to head back.
All right, Greg, thanks.
Woo! All right, listen, chef-driven restaurant, you know I had to get in the kitchen. This is what I'm all about. This is Chef Max. And Chef, thank you for letting me come back here in your domain, in your world. So Dan's telling me, man, you guys are locally sourced, fresh as possible with most of your dishes, and it's you and Anthony back here kind of driving the ship.
Yes, sir.
And we're doing some burgers today, right?
Yes, we are.
What do we got? What kind?
We are going to do our black and blue burger, our social burger, and our Mac Daddy burger tonight.
Okay. And what about the beef? You guys source it locally? What's the blend? I mean, I want the secrets here from the chef.
Can't give all the secrets, but we do source the meat locally. We have a proprietary blend with Sobe Meats, which is our local butcher. Fantastic company that's great with the community, and that's a big staple of who we are from the beginning.
And so, as the executive chef back here, you know, what's your mantra? What is something that you just have to have in your kitchen with your staff, your line? You know what I mean? Like, what's your focus? What's your mentality when it comes to running your kitchen?
Camaraderie. To be honest with you, running my kitchen, it's our kitchen. It's going to be as smooth and as well-driven as the team that works it. You know, so our team is most important. How they get along, having fun, and being efficient in their process.
And it looks like freshness is also at the top of that list too for you guys. You make a ton from scratch, right?
Yes, we are definitely a scratch-driven company. There are, you know, some things that we outsource a little bit just because of the volume that we do, but I'd say about 95% scratch kitchen.
Well, speaking of scratch, I need to let you get to work because that mac and cheese burger, I mean, you make the mac and cheese right now. It's not pre-made, right?
Nope. We have our sauce, our cheese sauce that we do make on a daily basis, fresh every day. Honestly, I think we go through about 30 gallons a day, 15 gallons a day, something like that.
Oh my gosh!
It's insane amount of cavatappi noodles. So yeah, but it's done per order, nothing held in batch.
All right, we're gonna let Chef get to work, and after that, we have a burger flight coming up. So this is an ABR first for your boy here. A burger flight. A flight of burgers, and only chefs like this. This is exactly who I would expect to do that. So I guess we're gonna go down the line. You got them nice and portioned out, but let's talk through each one and what we're trying here.
All right, well, first we'll start with our social burger. We got 2 beef patties on there, bacon, fried egg, and our cheese sauce. Finally finished with some house-made haystack onions.
All right, let's get in, fellas.
Alrighty.
I'll grab this. Oh, whoa, there's an egg on there?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta have at least one good fried egg burger.
Look,
right?
yeah, I agree. I'm totally with you. Oh, you got the one with the yolk in it.
You guys love it.
Chef. I know it's really quiet right now. I apologize. Okay, this beef is outstanding. This is great. And yeah, the egg is wonderful.
Gotta hand it to our local Sobe Meats.
That's what I wanted to ask you next. I know you mentioned, Chef, that you get that locally, and you got a private blend from them, right?
Yep.
And is it 80-20? Do you have, the fat ratio?
It's an 80-20.
An 80-20.
Yep.
Okay. We're going down the line, and I just want to show you what we're in for right now. Yes, that is mac and cheese falling out of the burger. And that's where we're going next. All right, Chef, what do we got?
This is our Mac Daddy. It's been around pretty much from the beginning. It's definitely a popular one. Our mac and cheese being super popular. But it's our house cheese sauce. cavatappi noodles, bacon, honey barbecue,
Oh.
sesame brioche bun.
Wow. And if you remember at the top of the segment, that's where I said that Chef is actually making this mac and cheese to order even for the burger. And this is what we've been waiting on. All right, guys, let's go. Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Okay.
All right, all together now.
Let's go, fellas.
we go.
Three Musketeers. Oh, man.
Ramping up.
Wait a second now. We're going to talk about that mac and cheese. I mean, that is... See, that's the thing is I haven't tried just the mac and cheese on its own yet, and whoa. That is actually... How do I put this? It's not a throwaway on the burger. It's not just something extra for the sake of, oh, look, we have mac and cheese on our burger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like some people, oh, look how zany and crazy we are. No, that mac and cheese is phenomenal.
Awesome.
Everything, the sauce, but you know what I love too? What that you've done here, again, this is such a chefy thing, I'm sure, to some people, but the pasta is perfectly al dente. There's just enough chew to it, which I love. I'm a big fan of that with pasta.
I'm glad you noticed.
And you get that with this mac and cheese on that burger. It's not a throwaway. It's not just something to try to impress people. It's a real ingredient on that burger. Does that make sense to everybody? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
100%. We are very adamant about that, actually. I mean, you can't have mushy mac and cheese, right?
No, I agree. And this is like restaurant quality mac and cheese you would serve out at the dining room, which I'm sure you do.
Absolutely.
I know you do. But man, on the burger. Sorry, I know I'm nerding out. Apologize. I can't help it. You guys are too much. And this just looks like a mess in a good way.
Yep.
Just filthy. Look at that juice running down.
Yeah, this one here, so we have our house-made bacon pepper jam on there.
Bacon pepper jam?
That's correct. Yeah, we make that in-house a couple times a week. We put on top of there some blackened burger patties, same burger patties that we use for all the rest.
Little blackened seasoning?
Yep, blackened seasoning. We finished that on the grill with some of our blue cheese sauce. And we put lettuce, tomato on top and finish with the bun.
Let's go.
There you go.
You'll see with this
Ooh.
blue cheese, it's basically our blue cheese dressing
Whoa.
with more blue cheese in it.
Yep.
So it's your, which dressing you said?
It's our blue cheese dressing with more crumbles pitched into it, gorgonzola. So
Oh,
it's creamy.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Got it?
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
That might be my favorite.
Forgot the onion ring. You got an onion ring too.
Okay. I'll focus on that burger right now. Okay. That pepper mixed with the blue cheese is a flavor profile combination I've never had before. Because you get a little bit of heat there.
A little bit.
Right.
I
just a
like
little bit.
spice, but I've never paired a spice, like something spicy with blue cheese like that. That is incredible.
Awesome.
It's somewhere between a hot pepper and almost like a black pepper flavor.
Right.
Right, it's in between there for me. And with that blue cheese, it's excellent.
Get a little sweetness from the jam.
Yeah.
There too, just a little bit.
And again, it's just, there's so many things going on my palate right now with this. So this is all over the palate.
Yeah, it's a lot. We try to get a balance of all of the flavors we can get.
Golly, you guys are next level, from the appetizers to the burgers. And now there's a famous burrito I guess we're gonna try next, right? What's the story there?
All right.
Or you know what? You can put it together. We'll talk about it out there.
You got it.
And see what's going on. All right, burrito up next. If it's anything like that burger, we are in for a treat. I might not leave. Back with Joe now and the famous burrito that I keep hearing about.
Yes,
This one is, I guess, a staple of the restaurant.
absolutely. Yeah, it's something different. You're typically, the burritos are filled with meat, filled with chicken, throw some sauce on it, cheese, and that's your wet burrito. The guys came up with about 5 years ago something different. They threw some short rib in there, which we do cross-utilize a lot in there because these guys braise it. It's amazing. It's tender. It's a great product. So they put the short rib in there. We throw some rice, Spanish rice, and some beans all in it. And if you don't like it all in there, then sorry, you don't order the burrito. That's how we make it. You don't custom order it. It's the way it is.
Modifications are politely declined.
Yes, this one is difficult to modify. So this is how we do it. And a lot of this is the server selling it to the customer because they don't get it. Like, what do you mean? I want it the way I want it. Nope.
Listen, if you tell me there is short rib in a burrito, enough said. I don't want any modifications.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's so unique to do.
Yeah, it is. It's delicious.
I'm gonna cut into this baby.
Let's cut it right down the middle or wherever you want.
And they're braising the short rib back there, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-hour process. They throw a bunch of goodies in there. Don't ask me what they do because that's their job. It just tastes really good.
Oh my goodness, that looks so tender in there. I love short rib.
Yeah, and it depends what bite you get in this. You know, you're gonna get a big
I'm gonna get meaty
rice,
right here.
And then you'll get the short rib, and then you'll get some beans.
I'm gonna go short rib here.
This is kind of
So you're talking about the guys in the kitchen, and I think we need to talk about that further. I got to go back there and watch them make some burgers, but man, the precision and the care and everything that they're doing, everything from scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a well-oiled machine you've got in that kitchen.
Yeah, these guys are, honestly, they're professionals. These guys care so much about the food they put out and the presentation and the flavor and just being from scratch. Yeah, that's pretty good.
At this. Look how tender that short rib is.
Yeah, you got a good bite there.
Brother, I went for the middle.
Yeah,
I cut the end off and went right for the middle on this one.
You got the good one.
Oh.
Wow.
I have so much to say, but I need to finish this bite. First of all, absolutely love the spice level on there.
Yeah.
So it has a little kick, but in a great way, flavorful. Second of all, that short rib is dynamite. It is, I mean, just melts in your mouth, tender.
These guys, they make it every day. Everything, like I said, is a difference when you do things on a day-to-day basis.
And short rib takes time. It's not something that cooks overly fast.
No.
I mean, you could easily saute up some ground beef, make a big batch, throw it in there. No. What these guys are doing with short rib to make it that tender, there's some love and time put into that short rib.
Absolutely.
And then now here's the kicker: the sauce.
Yeah. They make the enchilada every day from scratch, and again, the thing with me is I'm gonna take a bite here too.
Come on, get in there.
Now you got me all excited. So the enchilada, the funny thing is, as it sits during the day, it gets a little more spicy.
Oh, right. The more it settles
in a little bit. And honestly, on the menu, we ended up putting a little spicy emblem next to it because some people thought it was a little spicy.
But
most people like it that way.
Yes,
so
agreed.
And we're not changing it. This is the way it is.
You are adamant about this.
Yes, it is.
I almost hope while we're here today, somebody comes in and asks to modify the burrito just so I can watch Joe walk over there and say, no, thank you.
I love it. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if they tried it, they wouldn't want to change it. I mean, if you don't like spicy, fair enough. But other than that, I mean,
that's great. I mean, you can maybe get it without the cheese or whatever, but stuff on top. But when it comes to the inside, it's just.
Oh, you don't want to change that.
We don't want to change it.
And you know what I think is incredible too, is what I'm just now realizing, I should say, that those guys do back there. They're taking dishes that by name you might see in other restaurants, and they are elevating them. Like that mac and cheese was something else. So much so that they paid attention to how al dente it was. So it had a nice little toothsome chew to it.
Absolutely.
I mean, they are paying attention to everything back there. And this burrito, same thing. Can you get a burrito at a lot of places? Yes. With short rib? With scratch-made sauce? I mean, you really have something special in that kitchen.
I agree. Now, we don't want to just have traditional food in here. We want it to be, everything needs to be elevated. Well, we don't want to over-elevate it. But
no, it's still approachable, though.
Exactly.
It's not
we don't want to be intimidating, but yes, it's comfort food.
It is absolutely approachable. It's for foodies who want a burrito,
Absolutely.
So, okay, now I'm going to get to you a little bit because you're known around these parts as Pizza Joe. What is Pizza Joe doing putting out short rib burritos?
Well,
and I mean, and
Pizza
burgers.
Joe's not doing that. He's got his team, which is crazy. I mean, we have our executive chef Matt. Chef Matt and my son Anthony that run this kitchen, and they just, I had a vision. You know, my wife and I had a vision. This is what we want to do. This is kind of the food we want to serve. And my son Anthony went to culinary. This is what he wanted to do. As much as we love pizza, he wanted to do something, you know, a little bit more elevated than pizza and different. And that's what we did. And Matt came along, and those two they're great together, and they've established a great team.
And I think that's something I noticed too, that we noticed when we had our cameras back there. Those two work in tandem so well back there. It's like a ballet or a symphony, what those guys do.
It's Matt treats Anthony. He took him under his, his wing, and it's his, they're like brother, big brother, little brother.
Yeah.
And they really do get along great, and you can tell in the kitchen by the flavor of all the food and the features they put out on a week to week basis, and they just have fun doing it.
Well, I got to thank you for your time today, man, and thank your entire team. I mean, even the team that works at the front of house, you just have such a wonderful team here, and what you guys are doing, it's chef-driven, it's inspired.
Front of my house is my family. They're the best. I mean, honestly, this restaurant, I mean, it's not about me, it's them. I could not be this successful if it wasn't for my front and back of the house team. Well, bottom line, so.
They're doing it. And thank you so much for spending some time with us today and letting us get back there in the kitchen with the chef.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Man, they keep serving up food like that. I'm not going to be joking about joining the family. I'm Greg Hudson. We'll see you next time on America's Best Restaurants.